Welcome to the first episode of Football Bluds TV. Clap lah. So basically this channel is to talk about all football matters, and today we'll be talking some topics in our English Premier League. So I am Sabesh Manmathan, and together with me we have
Sanjeev. I'm Sanjeev.
That's all. Yeah.
And I'm Isaac.
Okay, so I have Sanjeev and Isaac today with me, and we'll be talking more on the recent Premier League games that has just taken place. And first of all, congratulations to Liverpool for lifting the Premier League crown. You can see why they are both very happy. They are very happy basically because they are Liverpool fans. And he is blue color jacket, also still got a red color cap on top, shows what he is. And so basically congratulations to them because they did very well after 30 years of wait. How it feels?
Honestly, surreal.
Like that only,
Honestly, it feels really surreal. We always say that, we always say next year's our year, next year's our year, next year's our year, it'll be 30 years and suddenly it is really our year. It's amazing, even for me. I can't imagine for those who've been supporting Liverpool for more than 30 years. I wonder how they would have felt the moment Henderson lifted the cup.
So, what do you think?
Okay lah. Anything lah. I'm not getting paid lah.
So, you think he deserves or not to be the best manager this season?
For this season, 2019, 2020, yes. I think that Jurgen Klopp deserves the honors or the award that he's entitled to. So when we speak in general, I don't want to talk about just Liverpool as a whole. Like in general, when we speak of a title-winning team, okay, let's not. Liverpool fan. Yes, I'm a Liverpool fan, but first and foremost, I'm a football fan. Okay, let's talk about like I always think of Sir Alex Ferguson when he did the hat-trick, the Premier League hat-trick. What year was that? I know it started from
2-8, I think. I think
7, 8 and 9 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. 7, 8, 9.
7, 8, 9 or 6, 7,
I think that's when he also won the treble also, right?
Yes, they won the treble. So for a club to reach that height, we say the highest echelon of in that present moment of that time. Okay, to me, I believe the manager, the head coach, okay, because they managers. Because when we speak of managers and head coach, okay, in Malaysian football scene is different. They have the manager and they have the head coach.
Correct.
But in terms of like now Premier League, yes, the managers, which they are the head coach. So if we talk about the managers, I think they are the vital
reason.
They are the glue. They are the glue for the club. When I say the club, we are talking about the board of members, the directors, investors, sponsors, everything, and they are the glue in between of the players on the other side, sticking the club together. We are not just talking about players, staff. Back end staff, the nutritionist.
I think even the club owner themselves, right?
Yeah, of course.
Like even like certain clubs, like I can say, let's say Arsenal, their club, the owner has been very strict in let's say their transfer period.
Yeah.
He rarely takes out money to get good players, which is why we can see where's Arsenal now. Maybe that can be a reason. So maybe Liverpool side, even the owners have been doing a very good job to the whole staff behind the whole scene there.
Yeah. So that is where the coach, the manager, he has to synchronize everyone on the same level. So everyone is on the same wavelength. They understand where they are and where they have to. Like in terms of Jurgen Klopp, when he first came in, he struggled.
Correct.
He did struggle.
I think he had Balotelli, right?
Yeah,
He had Balotelli.
Okay, and when his first week, he actually really struggled during his first week at Melwood, because two of his technical coaches, because of permit issues, they couldn't fly in yet, and half of the squad, the players, they weren't around. Is because of the international break.
Oh yes.
So he only had a handful to. He only had a handful to.
He had what he had.
He had so much.
Very limited
at that point. So it took him years to come up with a system, or let's say he already had the system, but he didn't have the capacity or the players to gel with it or to sync with his system. So it takes time.
Especially coming in.
But I think he was very
coming in
confident.
half the season.
He was very confident, and that one press, I think it was his first press, where he said, within 4 years I can win the league with Liverpool. I think I have heard of that. And
when I sit here in 4 years, I think we won one title in this time. I'm pretty sure.
And I think he did. And even before that 4 years, I can say, like, ever since Jurgen Klopp came in, every year there was a final for Liverpool.
Yes.
In every competition, I don't know which competition. I remember there was in Europa League final, and then there was also in English League final. I think the Carabao Cup. I don't know what is it called before this. Carabao Cup.
Carling Cup.
Carling Cup, yeah. And last season they was very close to be the Premier League champions. So if we are talking in that
Champions
case,
League final, sorry.
yes, Champions League final. Okay lah, very happy lah. So the thing is, since you are telling like, okay, Liverpool this season, Jurgen Klopp has to be the best manager because of what has he done all this while. Why can't he be the same? I mean, since he has been proving it for 4 seasons he's been here, I believe. So each season he has been doing miracles for Liverpool.
Right.
So why don't he be the best manager last season? Why this season? Is it because the award is very important? Like this club wins, so they are the best.
Ultimately, if you don't win the Premier League, and someone else succeeds over you in Premier League, winning the Premier League title, I think automatically
They become the
branded
best. Yeah.
You can't win. You can't win something. You can't be branded the best manager if you do not win something.
Okay, that's my next question. So what if we remove that? What if we remove that and we talk genuine, like who is really the best in that Premier League? All 20 clubs that have been playing. Instead of seeing who won the league, and because they won the league, they are the best manager, they have the best manager. Because sometimes they might not have the best manager.
True.
And their club can still win something. So, like, okay, for example, let's go to Arsenal again. Okay, Arsenal had been sacking one. I think they had 3 managers this season after Wenger. They had Emery, they had Freddie Ljungberg, and now Arteta.
No, I think Lundberg is just
Interim, yeah.
Interim.
But consider he managed for like 3 games, I guess.
He was
3 to 4 games. Yeah. So since it's like that, Arsenal did win the FA Cup. So in that case, we cannot say like Arteta is the best manager in the FA Cup, right? So what is your thoughts? Okay, let's forget Jurgen Klopp because he won the title.
Well, first, that it's Premier League, so it's solely based on Premier League. So even if Jurgen Klopp would win the Champions League last season, when he did win the Champions League last season, but did not win the Premier League, we can't give him we can't say he's the best Premier League manager based on Champions League or based on Europa League or based on FA Cup or Carling Cup. You gotta see the manager and how they perform with what they have, the resources they have, and how they manage the team in the Premier League.
Yes.
So if you want to look at that way, then
in those terms, they are based on merits lah.
yeah.
Yep.
So because of merits, that's why.
So yeah, if we base on that angle, I can also say that Sheffield United manager has been doing very well. Sheffield United just promoted last season to the Premier League, their first season. They rarely bought any players in. They have been using the same players they had in Champions League. And to be honest, until the end of the season, I really thought they might be one of the Europa League contenders there. In the last minute, they slipped, I guess. And as even before the lockdown started, I think Sheffield United was almost to the top 4, which
But
shows that
I think
you know.
we can give them. I think all credit is due to Sheffield United for having to come in, having to be promoted to Premier League and then being in the top 10. That itself.
Yeah. For them, I think their main focus is we should not relegate.
Correct. But they did more and beyond actually.
Yeah.
They were almost in top 4. They were almost in Europa.
Yeah.
Fifth place.
Yep.
Um,
I think if it wasn't for their recent drops,
Yeah.
they would have been in Europa League
Correct.
together.
Okay, but
with
now
Wolves.
let's say now we put yourself in the board of directors position. Now, if you have a coach that comes to you and say, we were almost in top 4. Like, let's say you're an investor or one of the directors. How would you think?
but when
How-
you
how
gotta
would
bear
you
in
react?
mind the players that they have
Yeah, of course.
and the coaches that they have, and you know you gotta
Yeah,
put that
I
thing in
understand.
mind because yes, their players did well, but I can't go out there and say that the players are equal caliber as Manchester City's players
Of course.
or Barcelona's players. You can't
Fair
say
enough.
that. I mean, you probably have like you probably have a few good players,
Yep.
or you probably have an average team there
Yes.
who performed well because given such situations and drive their spirit what motivated them. But I can't say for sure. You see, if I was an investor, I would look at what they've done with the current squad and how much they could improve if I give them better players with the current manager, see what he could do. Because I can't really judge a team and not invest on them just because they were almost top 4. And therefore, you think it's not good enough because they're not top 4. Because to me, for a team that's been relegated and went all the way up, could have been top 4 just because of few mistakes here and there, which I think every team has done that this season, especially after coronavirus. Liverpool did it, City did it, Chelsea did it, Arsenal did it, Manchester is doing it.
Wolves. Don't forget Wolves.
I think Manchester did well after the lockdown.
After long and did it
Yeah.
actually.
Nuno Santo, Wolves. He is.
Yeah. Another person is
Don't
that
put
guy.
him out, don't
No,
put him
he's
out.
not like a one-season wonder. He has been proving it for I think 3 seasons now.
Yeah.
So like Wolves and the best part of Wolves is they have been using the same players every year. I think like their transfers were very minimal. And look at how Jimenez, Adama Traore and
Now that you said that, right, it also struck a bell in me. These players that they've been promoted and all that, they only play in Premier League, you know.
that's one thing you can say.
So
True.
the current squad, they can only do this. They only play Premier League. But imagine what happened if they go.
I think Wolves went to Europa.
Wolves did go to Europa, yes.
And they still
And they're still
they're still
there.
there. And their
But-
position was still there.
Correct, but like for Sheffield United, if
No, you can say that way. I
Yeah.
mean, I agree with your point because there was one time where Leicester City won the league.
correct. The next
During that
season-
during that period, Leicester City had only the Premier League to play,
Correct.
Yes.
and their only focus was that, and they used the regular 11 players
Yes.
that they had.
Correct. So,
So-
less injury.
Yep, and while Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, United,
We all had Europa
Tottenham, and
and all
all,
that.
we had a lot of games to.
Liverpool
play.
didn't had any Europa
No,
or
we had-
Champions
we
League
had-
at that time.
No, we had.
Oh yeah, they had. I
That's
think
the thing,
yeah,
that's
they
the
had
thing.
Europa League
We had
lah,
Europa
where
League.
they went to Dortmund and then they
Correct.
crashed Dortmund all, then went to the final and played
Yeah.
terribly.
No,
Was it
so-
that period? No.
Yeah, it was that period. I think they lost to Sevilla in the final, right? Sevilla,
yes.
right?
That's Sevilla.
That far.
Yeah.
Now you can see why he reacted very badly when I congratulate Liverpool this round.
Because I remember very well that I know we're not in Champions League because we have not been in Champions League for quite some time. And I'm pretty sure that the time when Leicester won was Rodgers was Liverpool's manager. So if Rodgers being Liverpool's manager, we were probably in Europa League, and I'm quite certain that we were in Europa League.
No, but talking about Brendan Rodgers also, he went to Leicester City. He did very good actually,
For a while, yeah.
and I don't know what happened from third spot where they can actually qualify for the Champions League.
So here's the thing about Rodgers that I find a bit difficult. Because I remember this in Liverpool. He actually used Firmino as left back.
Huh?
Yes.
Was Firmino there when Rodgers?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, he was
He
there.
got it.
Correct.
And I couldn't digest the reason why he put him in left back. You know, I don't know if you guys remember, but he actually put him on left back for for a few games, I think. Also, the thing about Rodgers is when he was in Liverpool, I think I wouldn't say he's a lousy manager. Neither would I say he's the greatest manager. I would say he was.
But he was very close to win. Yeah.
He had the best. He had good players.
Yep.
If you remember, he had
Coutinho.
He had Sterling, he had Coutinho, he had Suarez, he had Gerrard. Who else did he have?
But Gerrard was the reason why they lost, lah.
Just because of the one slip, yeah.
Oh, come on, yeah. He slipped, and then
it can happen to anyone. It's happened.
Yeah, but it happened at the worst time.
It just happened to us. That's it. It was just not for him to win. That's all.
It happened at the worst time, so you know.
You see, it's very subjective, this thing. You know, sometimes when you don't have the right players for the right time. Sometimes, you know, there's this thing called desperate measure. Desperate times for desperate measures.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, because to be very honest, I really didn't know at all that Firmino he used Firmino as the left back.
Yeah, I didn't know
for that few.
Was it really Firmino or
games.
Moreno?
Mourinho is left back.
Okay. Yeah.
Moreno,
not Mourinho.
Oh, Moreno.
Nothing to say. Nothing. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. I'm so sorry. I have nothing.
Roberto Moreno.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like if you dissect Roberto Firmino as a player, his technical ability is that you throw him anywhere in the field, he will survive. He will survive. Okay, because we are talking about modern football. Okay, modern football, your striker must know how to defend. Your defense must know how to attack. Your midfield,
they should know generally everything. At least one player in my opinion, I can be wrong. Like I said, I feel like each player should know at least 3 roles. You know, you understand the system, you understand the dynamic, the shape, the team. So it's not a question of right or wrong. So perhaps maybe at that time he needed someone, because Firmino is also a robust player.
True.
You know, as much as having the intelligence, game intelligence. Okay, maybe he didn't had English football experience, but I'm sure he at that level, you know, at that height of his career, he would have at least have some or you know a decent amount of game intelligence. So it's
maybe
like
the manager himself would have seen something in training which
perhaps
because made the confidence for him to choose him.
Coaches they understand their players. I mean, I'm not saying all coaches. You know, most coaches they understand their players well. I mean, of course, maybe that's not his preferred position. Correct. But in that situation, for that game, for that opponent,
they had no choice.
That was the best option. It's not no choice.
Maybe like a situation. Maybe they are 10 men down and they have made all their 3 subs.
Yes.
And they got no choice. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
possible.
Maybe the left back is the one who got the red card.
Possible.
And maybe there's some injuries and stuff. So no choice.
Yeah.
And then when you see your 10 people remaining, who is the best left back? Yes. And then you're like, okay, Firmino is the best.
But then if you tell me he put Balotelli left back,
He's good at putting no players there. Be straight up. You look at the borders passing, that's it.
Only if Balotelli is watching our video.
kena screwing.
Okay, so so that's the first part of this topic. Let's go to the next topic. Okay, so let's go to the next topic for today. So I'm doing this means basically you can guess what's that?
Born again with Dolphin? not Dolphin. Sea Lion.
Okay, we'll be talking about we're talking about Dolphin, we'll talk about young players. Doesn't mean that they dive always. Just saying that.
But sure,
Okay, so when we come to young players are those who, sorry, the ball too hard. Okay, we're coming to young players are those who just thrive to prospects of their respective clubs. Okay?
Yeah, I think Ibra is good.
Ibra? Yenda Ibra? Suddenly went to Ibra. 20 years ago you asked me, I would have said, okay lah, coming up. Ibrahim's son would have started in the job already now, I think. Okay, so going to the next one, which is young prospects. Okay, so young prospects. So your predictions, who's the best player this time?
Oh,
this time or
Now forget Alexander Arnold. We know that he's there already, right? He already won the Champions League on his first season of the Champions League, right? Let's forget him.
Second.
Yeah, let's go to those players. No, those players who got the chance to shine this season because of maybe their main player has gone out injured and the manager had to use the new players. They came in and they did so well until the manager didn't want to put back the whole player.
Phil Foden.
Yeah.
How about you?
Phil Foden.
Not bad, Liverpool fans supporting MU. Mason Greenwood also for me. So why Phil Foden?
I honestly, I don't have a direct answer.
No, but to be fair, Phil Foden has been damn good. It was,
for his age, he's what, 17, 18?
Somewhere there only, less than
17,
20.
18, but he hasn't reached 20 or so. 18, 19, 18, 19.
The first somewhere there still schoolboy lah.
Yeah, like for me, I feel that dah kira matang,
Yeah.
I mean, although yes, he has his whole journey ahead of him, but the fact that
he started off very well. He shined very well. In fact, he started playing when City won the league last season, but that time it was just like guest appearance kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like 88 minutes, come in just to waste time and stuff, right? So now after this season, Pep has really used
it. It's not to waste time, but
sorry.
No.
Yeah, I understand. It's something like
exposure.
Yeah, giving them that experience.
Yeah, you're playing with players who has 15 years, 10 years, 15 years in their pocket. So you come in at that time of the game, 4 minutes remaining, 5 minutes remaining, just to get
like for us, those people who watch, right? Let's say your team is losing 2-1, for example, Manchester United is 2 and Manchester United is 1, Man City is 2, and you are an MU fan.
Come on, bro.
Okay,
Manchester is red, please.
Yeah, Manchester always red lah. So now you see it's 2-1, right? And MU fans are like, come on lah, push,
But you can't because the bus is parked, so you can't, right?
Okay, so for example, City is parking the bus and stuff, It's already almost the 90 minute, and maybe that time Phil Foden is still young. And then Pep Guardiola, let's put in Phil Foden 90 minutes. It spoils the whole mood. Like, dude, why?
That's the whole point. That is the whole point, because you see,
you're confident that you're not gonna lose, I think.
No,
it's not
about confidence.
See how you can take that.
Spoil the whole
mood.
The whole mood, the whole how you say, because you are chasing that one goal, trying to equalize. For instance, for United, and the fans are amped up already, and damn well your back four, your midfield four, they are all tired, but they are still going, and then you bring a young punk, Phil Foden,
who the hell is he? Why now?
And they're going to run. He's going to make runs after runs after runs, fresh legs.
And who knows, he might go and end up scoring also.
Maybe lah.
Yeah, that's what Rashford did on
I
his
don't know.
debut.
I feel it's risky to put young players during games that you need to train and catch up. Whether 90 minutes or 91.
No. I'm saying that Man City is putting it. For example, United is chasing. City is leading. And they put in, so it affects United one side, like what he said.
It's part
it
of
just
the
cooled
tactic.
down the whole thing.
Yeah.
The other side, as a United fan, when you watch, you'll be like, now lah? Why at this moment of time?
Yeah, correct.
Of
You
all
be-
the
you
time
have
you
to be
had.
thinking fast.
Yeah, and then like you will be screwing Pep and you screwing. Pity that Foden player. First they want to go tap into the pitch. Everyone started like
And you know what rhymes with Pep?
What?
poop. It just came out this. Sorry.
What rhymes with Pep?
I don't know.
Not what rhymes, what goes well with Pep afterwards.
I don't know lah.
Especially when this nerve-wracking move that he makes, and I'm pretty sure the fans will be so pissed off.
Okay,
Which I
we
know where
went out of the whole topic. He's supposed to go back to young players.
Okay, yeah.
Phil Foden. So
Yeah,
he
yeah.
said a very good thing. Phil Foden has been tremendously good, but talking about Phil Foden alone will not complete this whole episode, right?
Yeah. Not
there's so
forget.
much.
Yeah, Mason Greenwood.
Yeah. Nico Williams.
Chelsea.
yeah.
Chelsea has a few. Tammy
Mason
Abraham.
Mount is good. Tammy Abraham dropped for me. For me, he dropped lah.
What? Christian Pulisic.
Pulisic is good.
I don't know
Captain
if he's
America.
still young or not.
Pulisic is 21, I think. But if you want to see Pulisic,
No, I won't say Pulisic
he
because
is mature because
Correct.
he's been playing many games
Yeah,
in
Dortmund. Dortmund.
was he in Dortmund?
Yeah, Dortmund. Sorry, yeah, correct.
Oh, yeah, Dortmund,
Yeah,
correct.
I heard that Tottenham. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that he has matured already. Unlike players like Greenwood, Foden, Nico Williams, or Harvey Elliott, these players they have been only playing in their under 21 team, and off and on they will come in just to at the last minute they come and play.
Yeah.
And that's why I wouldn't put Pulisic in the list at all to begin with.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, I could say like, okay, let's talk about Greenwood first. Okay, Greenwood had his season even before this season started.
But
He had some time.
5 appearances only.
Exactly like what we was talking about earlier. He came in like just to wrap up the game and all that. But this season, United, thanks to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer who brought him out, bringing him in, and then he don't start the first 90 at first. He was like coming in as a sub for Anthony Martial and all that, and then he comes in, and every time he comes in, he does something like like he takes a straight shot instead of thinking twice.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he has in him, and he can strike from both foots.
Sometimes we need that because we don't want players to
Yes,
overthink.
yes.
You see what happened when
and
Salah overthinks.
correct. When Salah himself, the place where he can actually finish it off,
He won't.
he takes another extra touch which
Correct.
totally makes him to lose the ball.
Exactly.
But when it comes to Greenwood, he doesn't think twice.
just finishes it.
Let's just whack that in and then it
And
goes
it's
in.
good.
And it's not the first time he did it. Not once, He's done like so many
Many,
times.
many times.
And that shows that he scored 10 goals this season, which is unbelievably good.
I'm impressed. I'm honestly impressed that dude has got total of 8 appearances only in UEFA.
Yes.
But he's got 5 goals.
5
to
goals.
His name. 5 goals to his name. That's a lot. That's a lot for a player at his caliber, his age.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that has boosted his confidence tremendously.
Yeah, of course.
Who else you think? Who else you have?
I mean, I'm going to be biased here. A little bit of biasness. But I like Nico Williams and Harvey Elliott. I think they've got a lot of talents in them. And I'm actually really hoping next season they'll be used heavily under Klopp more than this season.
Are they the one who lost to Aston Villa 5-0 last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They
were,
lost
but
there.
the
I'm not condemning them.
There
Just-
was a whole young squad there actually. It was actually the entire team was made up of a young squad.
There's this kid, the Liverpool guy, Brewster.
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 Yeah.
He was a striker,
Oh,
right?
what's his full name? I don't know what lah, Brewster. He's
He's
quite
good,
promising.
he's good.
Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones.
yes.
Curtis Jones.
Yeah, he's.
But I personally like these two players because I've seen how they play, especially Harvey Elliott. He's very aggressive. He's like no nonsense kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like what you say about Greenwood, doesn't overthink, dude just runs over.
Yeah.
It's already ingrained in them.
But they haven't really had the time to start in Premier League much yet.
Correct.
Compared to how Greenwood was established.
True.
Maybe the next season we might see them coming through. Who knows?
I would love to see them use more, maybe in FA Cups and all.
Yeah. There's the other guy also. I know Bukayo Saka in Arsenal. I don't know if you heard of him or not.
Okay.
Saka, I think he came in as a left back, and then he eventually started playing on the left wing, and then suddenly he became the right wing, and then he played attacking midfielder. He played every angle, and he got 11 assists in his name.
Damn.
And
Versatile player lah.
He's a very good player, you know, like for a person who is
Soon
now
you'll see
thinking
him in
whether
goals
he's
also.
English or a Nigerian, I think. He haven't decided where is his nationality. For him to do that is very good. And there was one assist he did to Aubameyang, and it was damn good, you know. And you see back what he has done. Let's go to the bottom of the table, Norwich City. Even they have good right back and left back. Max Aarons. I think Liverpool tried to buy him.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a lot of young prospects. So we really think that okay, for me, I would say this season's best is Mason Greenwood. He's there, and Phil Foden is the next.
Yeah.
These two has been the best, and then maybe following up will be the rest. Like Bukayo Saka, he's also there. Yeah, and okay, we cannot go to Alexander-Arnold because he had the exposure in his previous season, not this season.
True.
So that's why I don't take him into.
Yeah, he would probably sit alongside with Pulisic.
Yeah.
So same category for us.
Hey, in fact, he can go up to De Bruyne's level with the amount of assists he has as a right back.
In terms of assists, yeah, but in terms of game experience, in terms
Yeah.
of game maturity, I would say probably
Pulisic.
both of them fall the
Yes.
same category because they have that amount of experience.
So let us know what you think. Who is the best among all these players? Who is in your mind? Young prospects that we might have missed. Maybe we might be seeing some good players.
Maybe we just biased.
Yeah, maybe just biased. Especially him. All the youngsters, he said all Liverpool guys only.
I said Greenwood first.
Only
okay?
Greenwood was the only person. I was surprised that he said it instead of him. Maybe he didn't know lah.
Because for him Manchester is blue, that's why I said Foden.
No, Manchester is red.
No,
See?
it's blue, that's why he said Foden first.
He has to say Manchester.
I'm a Liverpool fan, but when it
Manchester
comes
is
to
red because
Manchester,
Liverpool is red lah.
Nobody likes CJ.
Slap your face. Manchester is always red.
No lah, we only use oil just to fill up our car, that's it.
Okay, one quick question. Okay, Manchester is red.
Hmm.
You?
Red.
What about London?
London is blue.
London is blue. Yes.
London was red. And
It
then
was red.
and then with the recent time,
Now it's
yes,
blue,
yes, Arsenal won the FA Cup and stuff, right? But I would still say
Yeah.
London is blue lah.
Yeah, definitely London is blue.
But London can be
Mourinho.
white also lah with Spurs there, but I
Thanks
would say
to
blue.
Mourinho
No
lah.
lah,
Chelsea time.
Chelsea is still better.
No, I think
all
Chelsea
the way.
even the recent time they won the league, right?
Yeah.
Just few years ago. So
Yeah.
London should be blue.
I think right after
There's some
Leicester.
Arsenal fans will not agree with me.
Merseyside?
What?
Merseyside?
Merseyside is red. It's red.
Say blue.
Obviously red.
Sumbat the mic in you.
If I say blue, what happens?
He's just
Sumbat the mic inside your mouth. Eh.
No one will ever say Merseyside is blue unless he's an Everton fan.
Even Everton
the
fans
only
will
thing.
not
Or
say
maybe
it.
a Chelsea fan lah. Just because that guy is a blue. But Merseyside has never been a
No,
blue.
but with all due respect, this is just, I mean, out of fun we are saying it, but of course,
No, it's true lah.
with all due
Merseyside
respect,
is red.
we have so much respect to all the
six clubs.
the players, the fans, especially the fans, because without the fans, the club and football is nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So don't come and hunt me, eh?
Okay,
cover
so
my ass lah.
let's go to the next episode coming up soon. Okay, so we'll be doing a game challenge now. Basically, what we have to do is this is the ball. Okay, 3 of us are the players. So whoever supports me, support Sabesh FC. Whoever supports him, support Isaac FC. Whoever supports him, support
Call me.
Call me FC. Okay, so whoever can put the ball back into there for like they have 5 attempts. 5 attempts to put the ball into the bin. Who has the most, they are the winner of this round's challenge, game, or whatever you call it. So let's go for Isaac! Come on! Isaac FC! Bam! Let's go. Hit the post!
Wonderful. How good is he?
Okay, 1 for Isaac.
2 more attempts.
Oh no! Last one. Hit the post again. So now we have
Do I get points for hitting the post?
Sanjeev FC. Sorry, call me FC. Call me FC. It looks very relaxed.
Yeah.
Oh! I commented for you. And he's bringing the ball inside and goes in front. No, now we'll go for the next one. Oh, it's over the bar. 2 misses. He looks frustrated. You can see in his face. He has three more chances to go. Let's see.
Hey,
Let's see. It goes in. Oh! He misses again. 2 more to go. Can Isaac FC survive in 1 goal? Oh! Last chance.
One more.
Last chance.
Hey, people are eating out.
Let's see.
How bad are we?
Oh! 16 sheet for Call me FC. And now you go Sabesh FC. Basically everything will go outside, but it's okay to try.
You flip the ball anyways.
Okay, first attempt. See now.
Fantastic!
Now I know what.
No, that was luck. That was luck.
To the studio, He come here every day play this one.
I just need 1 more goal to win this game. Okay, third attempt. Started off very badly.
2 more, come on.
Okay, next one.
Oh no!
Oh, please lah, 1 last goal lah. Come on, that's all I'm asking for. Okay.
Wait. Keep it. Be Ronaldo. What's a man?
Mission abort. Repeat. Mission abort.
Explorer, this is Kowalski confirming visual contact with debris. We have to go.
Okay, it's a draw now, so it's penalty round, penalty shootout.
I need more water first.
Okay, so for penalty shootout, what we're gonna do is we have another challenge to go later on. Okay, so now penalty. Okay, the pin will be here. Okay, whoever strikes in the first 3, they have 3 attempts. Each attempt, the ball need to go into the bucket. Okay, it's between me and you.
Easy.
I have Isaac FC to begin with. First attempt. Let's see what he does. Oh, it's a miss.
Easy.
Okay.
Come right here.
This is like a replay.
Don't
Second
really
attempt
stop.
to go. Second attempt. Let's see what happens. Isaac FC is hitting the ball. Oh, it's a miss again on the same side. He has 1 more attempt.
You rigged it.
And his manager is furious. Look at the manager. Not even looking at the game.
Wild celebration for a goal from his wildest dreams!
Now it's my turn.
Shakti, come on, Hey, come back with the bro. You need it.
Coming back, huh?
Here, the ball.
Okay, first attempt. Ball moving now.
Too bad, huh?
Oh wow!
One more. I just need 1 more.
Lucky in you.
So 1 more.
Hey, good at that.
Yeah.
I say go left, you went right. Hey.
So I thought that, I'm telling you, the pace left it.
No, now you go right.
Okay.
Same as this one.
Last attempt.
It is beyond special!
Yeah, you cheated, they come out.
Alright, so thank you so much for watching this episode. Do subscribe to our channel if you love the content. And signing off from me, Sabesh Manmathan, Sanjeev FC, and Isaac Newton.